Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. Big thank you for your continued support. Those people who follow me, there's a time that Moses Kuria was at loggerheads with Raila Odinga, and even he announced the day Raila Odinga is going to die. Those of you who remember that post, I came here in this very platform. Those of you who follow me, you can remember very well. And I told Moses Kuria, listen, Raila is an institution. That time, I was telling Moses Kuria, listen, you will get out of this government and leave Raila eating. The government you are defending, if there is a person who will be the first casualty, it is you, Moses Kuria. Has it come to pass? Yes. Moses Kuria was appointed as CS. And I told him, Kuria, go slow on these issues. Because Upper Kenya, even if I've been in this Kenya for a few years, I understand how Kenyan politics goes. Government, it's its own people. Moses Kuria is now past tense. I came to Aisha Jumwa. I told Aisha Jumwa, Raila Odinga brought you out of nothing and he has made you something. Aisha Jumwa grew in ODM. Aisha Jumwa knew politics in ODM. Aisha Jumwa became who she is in the ODM party. But she forgot all that and started abusing Raila Odinga. And I told them, Raila had their kiwi. Go to history. Those who have abused Raila, they don't succeed politically. Now, where is Aisha Jumwa? Raila Odinga is now a figure in Kenya that is trending. Aisha Jumwa is rotting back home na kiuno chake. Kiuno doesn't bring competence on the table. And I have warned her several times. If there is a person expected to be so humble, it's Aisha Jumwa because of the background that she grew in. Kumbe, people forget. I thought myself that Aisha Jumwa will be humble and a girl of humility. But because people forget, power went into her head and she forgot that she's a daughter of a peasant. Today, Aisha Jumwa is now struggling in funerals to prove a point. Aisha Jumwa today, she no longer walks with bodyguards. Aisha Jumwa today, she no longer spins expensive Land Cruisers with chase cars. She was stripped of those powers. She's just a villager. I saw a video where she was addressing people at a funeral and she was struggling to put across a point and the people couldn't listen to her. She got embarrassed. She was chased. She was booed. She was heckled and she couldn't salvage herself. A reject in totality. But I foresaw this coming as early as last year. What Aisha Jumwa is going through is what I had seen last year. But because the people don't listen, they thought we were joking when we were warning them. Can you watch how Aisha Jumwa was silenced at home when attending a funeral?
William Ruto hata hataki kumkampenia Aisha Jumwa. Anajua na ikiwa itampendeza aseme Jumwa awe katika baraza la mawaziri na aendelee, sisi watu wa Kilifi tutasema ni amina. Na akisema Aisha Jumwa apumzike, tutasema ni amina. Maana Biblia inasema tushukuru na tufurahi katika kila jambo.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Aisha Jumwa. Let me say this, Kaka, and I've said this several times. For the aspiring politicians, because I know the Gen Zs are also aspiring politicians. I have seen Kasmuel, an aspiring politician, and I want to speak to him and others of his ambition. That whenever you've received an opportunity to serve, please don't allow power to get into your head. When people have trusted you with the leadership, serve with humility, because those positions are temporal. Mwai Kibaki once said, once you become a leader, that is not an opportunity. Becoming a leader is a privilege. Why? You become a temporal custodian of the people's power. The people vest their powers on you. They take those powers from them and they trust those powers with you as a custodian. When you abuse those powers, the people may. You see? The people may. Why? All power belongs to the people. I am looking forward a generation where politicians don't block a busy highway to pass. I am looking forward to a Kenya where a politician treks to work. I am looking forward for a Kenya where a politician becomes a servant and not the master. I'm looking forward for the Kenya where politicians speak with a lot of respect and humility to the people they serve. I want to believe that is the Kenya the Gen Zs are racing now. I want to believe so. Let us not be people who fight for an opportunity. I have seen young politicians who had an agenda during the campaigns. I have seen young politicians who were so powerful against corruption during the campaigns. But as we speak now, they have been completely swallowed by the majority. Look at the young parliamentarians. I want to give an example of the young member of parliament from Nyali, Muhammad Ali. When Muhammad Ali was a journalist, he was against extrajudicial killings. He has done several documents condemning extrajudicial killings by the past regimes. But when you find Muhammad Ali silent, when the same things he was against are happening in the very same government he serves, Kaka, I fail to understand who bewitched Kenyans. I fail to understand. I want to believe we are building a nation where a leader is a servant and no longer the master. Look at other developed countries. Prime ministers cycle to work. When attending funerals, I'm looking forward where a politician comes in church, sits, listens to the word, and goes home. Just like an ordinary Kenyan. I'm looking forward for a Kenya where we don't chase residents from seats to where politicians sit. I am looking for that Kenya. And I believe that one day, Kaka, you know, I'm a believer of true democracy. I have been saying this before. It doesn't matter how long. It doesn't matter when. But I believe that one day, one morning, all of us, if we unite like the Genesis tribeless, corruption-free zone, I believe we are going to achieve the best Kenya that all of us will be proud of. Politicians who don't walk around with unias. Politicians who don't walk around with choppers. There's no problem with walking with choppers, but fly with reason. Fly when there is need. But you can't leave Nairobi in a chopper to attend a funeral in Webuye. Of what value is it? You can't fly in a chopper to Kisumu to launch a passback. Of what value is that? You can't fly from Nairobi to Turkana to go and commission just a borehole. Of what value is that is? I am looking forward for a better Kenya. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.